Hello. No, I'm live. Very good. Okay, let's see. Open this up. Hello, hello. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Hey, April. I saw you over in Ken's meeting, but I had to get this in because I am sleepy.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
And I don't
Hey,
need...
April. I saw you over in Ken's meeting, but I had to get this in because...
Sorry about the feedback. How's everybody doing? And I'm not sure why my camera is shaking. Let's see if it stops. So I'm going to finish my Valentine 12 by 18 gallery framed board. And I'm really loving how my truck came out, even though it was iffy there for a minute, y'all. So what I've done is I took the candy apple red, and I'm going to bring this over here so you can see it. So I took the candy apple red paste, put some on my craft mat, and then I grabbed my Couture ink in the shimmer silver color and put it next to it. And then I used my palette knife to mix it up. And that's what I'm going to do my words with. Hey, April. So I am using the All You Need Is Love silkscreen transfer, and it comes with, I will show you it in the catalog because I've cut it apart. So let me grab that real quick, and hopefully you can see it. Okay. So it is right here, right there. You see it? There it is. So you've got some flowers that come with it. And I really like it because you can use it not just for Valentine's, but you can use it for a lot of things. So I thought that was a good one to use on my Valentine board, which I need to get it downstairs and get it up. So I am determined. So I've cut apart the transfer, and I have already fuzzed this using my fuzzing towels. I'm excited about the new towels that we will be able to get shortly from Chalk Couture directly. They will have their own fuzzing cloth or whatever they're going to call it. So I am going to lay this down and oops. Just lay it there, trying to make sure I've got it straight. I think it is. Looking at it on the camera. So what I do is I take my finger and I go right over the silk screen and I just work it down, and it looks like there's a little bit of a bubble right here. So I'm going to maybe try to pull this up a little bit. And it's okay if the bubble's in the green part, the solid part of the transfer, but you don't want it in the silk screen part. I don't feel any more bubbles. I probably should not have done that. I'm afraid I've created bubbles by doing that. So let me pull this back up. So you're gonna pull it up edge to edge. And get it off the board. Okay, so I'm going to defuzz this one more time because it is quite sticky still. And you do want it to be a little bit sticky because you do want it to stick. But I've noticed that some transfers are stickier than others. So kind of have to learn. So just a simple fuzzing on your favorite cloth to fuzz with. And I'm going to maybe, let's see. Like I said, it's really sticky. Okay. Put it down here. Okay. Let's see, is that right? Okay, so I'm going to work it from the top, and I'm just taking my finger, going over the silkscreen area and a little bit of the solid part of the transfer around it because I need that to stick to the board. And I'm just working out any air bubbles. And I know it's hard for you to see with my hand right there in the way. Apologize for that. Okay, let me just work this end. I'm just gonna go ahead and, I think, lay it down, go over the L, and good to go. All right, so I have a small squeegee, and I'm just going to dip it in now my sort of candy apple red with a shimmer added to it. And I'm just going to work it through the paste. I don't want to get it anywhere else. I am not going to heat set this, so this shimmer ink will not be permanent on my board. So it will wash off with the water. It will not be permanent. Okay. I'm just going over it. Put some paste down there. I think I need some extra paste. I just want to make sure that I've got good coverage. Hope everybody's having a good week. All right, let's see. And I'm scraped it off, and I'm just gonna get some more of it off of my squeegee here. And anywhere that you see these lines, if they dry, they will show up on your board. So if you see any lines, you just want to go back over it with your squeegee, smooth them out, and now we're going to peel up our transfer. And of course, you just work your ends and then get it and pull it up. And I could have fuzzed this, I think two more times maybe. So I'm just gonna pull it up. Look how pretty it is though. Ooh, I love that. So let me, and it has gotten warm here in the Atlanta area. So it's a little warm in my room, but I didn't want to turn my fan on because it makes a noise. So I'm just peeling it up. Just working it. I don't want to stretch the transfer, so I'm trying to be gentle, but yet get it off before it dries. Okay, so yes, this is one of those transfers that's really sticky. And if you hold your board, you can kind of get a little bit better grip. So there it is. All right, so now I'm going to take my transfer. I have a water bath over here, which is a cookie sheet and a large roasting pan from the Dollar Tree. So it's very economical, and I'm putting it sticky side up in the water bath. And I just want to make sure that it gets submerged so that that red ink and the shimmer silver ink, the red paste and the shimmer silver ink will begin to fall off. So let me hold this up. Thank you, April. How did I make the white dots? I will show you how I made those white dots. So there's a close-up, and hopefully you can see the shimmer. Maybe if I turn it. I don't know. So it does have a shimmer to it. If you look at the difference between the red on the truck. So let me answer your question, Janelle, about the snow. That is from the, it is called Build a Snowman. So it is in the current catalog. It's one of the larger transfers. I believe it's an E. And let's see, I believe it's in here. So let me look real quick. Might not be. I thought it was going to be around the vintage truck, but it is not. So if you're interested in that, Janelle, you're a designer, aren't you? But it's called Build a Snowman is where it came from. Okay, so I'm going to get my fuzzing cloth again. I'm going to turn my craft mat away from me so I don't stick my big old hands or something else in there. Now I've got these snowflakes. I have the large snowflake and a small snowflake. And my thought was to just randomly put the snowflakes around. So I think I'll do more of the smaller snowflakes than the bigger one. Yes. So look up and go to your back office and look up Build a Snowman and see if it's still there. It might be paused, but I don't know. I intended to do this huge winter scene and time got away from me, so that never happened. I'm sure y'all's lives don't turn out that way like mine does. Okay, so to do the snowflake, I'm going to fuzz it a couple more times. These have never been used. And I'm just going to put that down, rub over it. I'm using my multi-tool, which I love, And I'm just going to work the paste through. Take it off, go right back over it, removing it. If you see the little lines in here, I want to make sure that I kind of just work through those lines and make them disappear. Okay. So there we go. So there's one there. I think I'll put another one maybe up here a little bit higher. And again, just working with the multi-tool to get that paste just through the transfer part. Pick off the excess, putting it right back in the jar, and peel it up. Now once you do this about 3 or 4 times, you're going to need to wash your transfer. So let's see. Thinking maybe one more right about here. Oh, and I want to be really careful putting that on that red because I doubt it's dry just yet. The shimmer takes longer to dry, so know that when you're playing with shimmer ink. I'm not sure if the paste is going to be the same, but just know that it takes a little bit longer to dry. And if you're in a hurry, you can take your blow dryer, use it on the cool setting, and blow dry your designs. Okay, so I think I'm good with that. So I'm gonna lay this down, sticky side up in my water bath. So what projects are y'all working on? You're welcome, Janelle. Y'all got anything you're working on? April, are you working on anything? Wendy? Or what's your favorite new transfer that's on your wish list or your order if you placed one? Hey Robin, how are you? Welcome. We're finishing up my Valentine Aiden 12 by 18 framed board. I love this board. Do any of y'all have this one or any of the gallery framed boards? You know they're magnetic, right? Perfect. And with the new Oh Snap transfer that hopefully you got or is on its way to you right now, hopefully you will have it soon. That's going to work great on these boards. This is probably my favorite board. Okay, so I'm going to do this big one right here. And I want to make these a little sparkly. So again, I'm going to bring my craft mat over. I'm just going to get a little bit of white and put it here on my craft mat to the side. And then I'm going to go back to my Couture ink and silver. It's called Shimmer Silver. Let's see, I need a multi-tool. I need to take off this piece of foil and I'm just being lazy. Okay, so I'm just literally scraping a little bit of that shimmer right off and putting it beside my white. And I'm going to use my multi-tool just to mix these two together and hoping to get that shimmer color for my snowflakes, especially my big one. Okay, so here we go. I'm just putting it down. All right. And I'm going to scrape that back off over here. And I'm just looking to work through any little fine lines that are there. I think I've got that. So I'm going to pick this up and just pull it right up. There it is. And you may not be able to see the shimmer, but I can. And I think once it dries, it'll really be noticeable. So I think I'm gonna put one right here. I don't know. I'm not very good at random. Or anybody else like that? Just not good at it. Okay, so let me grab some more of my shimmer white, I'll call it. I don't have a container to put this back into, so I'm just wiping it on my board. You only really need a little bit. I put too much on my board. Okay. So that is 5 snowflakes, and I sort of like the odd number thing. April says, I'm going to be doing a tie-dye t-shirt with the I'm not adulting today and tomorrow doesn't look good. Let's see more. Either when it comes in my project for tonight, so I'm going to be doing a board with the O-Snap. I think maybe a canvas, I don't know. Yay, well I want to see it when you do it. Make sure you post it in the group so I get to see it too. I'm bad about doing things and then I get so busy I forget to post. Okay, in my water bath. Okay, so I think I'm good. I think I'm done. Would you all add anything different? I'm hoping that you can see this, the glitter. Let me see if I can get it really close on that big one. I don't know. Maybe. But it does shimmer just a little bit. So I'm happy with that. So, hi Martine, how are you? Just playing around with my my Valentine board with Chalk Couture. Okay, so let me show you the new Club Couture that's coming to Chalk Couture hopefully this week. Ken said he expects it this week. So it's Tuesday, so maybe tomorrow or Thursday, maybe at the latest on Friday, we're hoping. So it comes in this beautiful envelope, and if you join Club Couture, you get a B-size transfer every month, and so March's transfer is called O-Snap, and it says collect moments, not things. And of course you have the camera and the flash, whatever you call these, and the little stars, because you know we all see stars sometimes when people use a bright flash. So, but this is going to be perfect. It's absolutely going to be perfect. I was thinking today, you know, I could do this O-Snap, and then print my grandchildren's pictures on printable iron-on vinyl and make a t-shirt that has all 3 of my grandchildren's pictures. But I can see myself doing this. I'm going to do this on the smallest Aiden board. And what I love about these boards is that they are magnetic. So I can just put pictures on the board. But if you don't know about Club Couture, you get the B-size transfer and then 3 paste packets. Let me show you a paste packet. And you will get 3 colors each month. So this is a paste packet. And there is enough paste in here to complete 1 to 3 projects. And you just want to keep them in a cool, dry place, not hot, not freezing. And you just fold it over, put a little clip on it. You just want the tiniest, just tear the tiniest little spot when you open it, because you really don't need a lot of chalk when you're making your transfer. So you get your B-size transfer each month. You get 3 of these, and you can buy the Kickstarter kit that has 2 surfaces, all the tools you need to reuse on each Club Couture that you get. It is a 3-month commitment for $19.99. That's the total cost. You get free delivery. So if you're interested in that, check back on my website. If you're not a designer, check back on my website so that you can see if they're available. And I will be putting a link as soon as they go live. And Ken thought that they would be in this week, that they would have this. They're there. It's just the system is having a little bit of an issue with how the cart was working. So this is coming soon, very soon. It will be the first month that will ship will be March 2019. So that's a great deal though. You get free shipping, you get the B-size transfer, and 3 packets of Chalkology paste. So, hi Desiree, how are you? You can reuse the transfers. Most transfers, if you take care of them, you can use 8+ times. So taking care of a transfer is really easy. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to move my board off to the side. I do want to show you that it is a magnet though. Let me grab my little, I made this little magnet last year with my grandchildren. We made gift tags and then we made magnets out of some of them. So it's just got little magnets on the back, the roll of magnets that you can just cut, and it sticks to the board, so it won't come off. So the old snap is going to be perfect for the 8 by 10 by 12, I think it is, Aiden. Because you can do the old snap and just put you some pictures on with your favorite magnets, or put the magnets on the back. That's what they look like. I think I buy them at Michael's or probably Hobby Lobby. Probably Hobby Lobby is where I got those. So let me show you about cleaning your transfer, because we have a minute to do that. Grab this. So this is my water bath. Like I said, it's a cookie sheet. And I have a Dollar Tree roasting pan in here. And I have laid my transfers down, sticky side up. And so while they're in the water, I'm going to turn them over. And I'm going to use my Chalk Couture board eraser, which is similar, not exactly, but similar to one of those like the Mr. Clean dry erasers. Does that make sense? So not exactly like that. It's better because it doesn't have all that you know, chemical stuff to get on your transfer. So I'm not sure what's all in those things, but I have a lot of them. And I have used them on my transfers, but I'm not sure it's the best thing to use. So I'm just taking my Couture board eraser. You get a pack of 2 for a couple dollars. And now I'm going over the sticky side lightly. And what I want to make sure I get is all of that ink out of the transfer area. So let me turn this around. I'm going to do this. Do this. And I've got the Dollar Tree disinfectant wipes. You can use the baby wipes that, you know, that don't really have any lotions or anything like that in them. Melody uses those, Melody Lane, if you know who she is. So I'm just cleaning it with the disinfectant wipe. Some of the, little bit of the red's coming off, but a lot of the glitter is coming off. So, but the main focus is get it off the silk screen. This red, any dark color that has any strong pigment like the reds and the berry and all that, that is going to stain your silk screen a little bit, the green part of your transfer, but it should not stain the actual silk screen. It should come out when you put it in the water. You can actually run this under your sink. And this is the sticky side up now, so I'm just going to lay this down on a different towel, and I'm going to let it totally dry, and the sticky is already starting to come back. So that's as easy as it gets with cleaning the silk screen transfers from Couture. And you can use these transfers over and over and over again. So this one, again, gonna lay it down. Turn it over. This is the sticky side up now. It's a little bit darker on this side, and you can feel the stick. So I've gotten it clean. And you just want to make sure there's not any chalk or ink inside that silk screen area. You don't want it to dry and get crusty in there because it won't work as well the next time if it happens. Okay. All right. Anybody have any questions before I head out? I appreciate you coming by. And I'm going to be doing another video. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. Yeah, I think I might be doing the, can't decide if I want to do the shirt with the chalk pretty things. It says, I just want to chalk pretty things. So I'm thinking about doing a t-shirt, but it'll be the first shirt I've ever done, so kind of makes me nervous to do that on a live, but you know, if nothing else, y'all can learn from my mistakes, right? So stuff happens sometimes. Okay, so I'm picking this up, and now this is sticky side up. This side is more teal, and this side is more blue. So the teal, the darker side, is your sticky side. So I'm just laying it over here. And when I cut apart a transfer, on the back of each piece, I always write the name of the transfer and then what it is. So this says, build a snowman, small snowflake. So that way I know which piece goes back on this square, because when you're using a lot of them, you know, it can get a little confusing. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions about Couture, about joining, you're watching this on the replay, please leave a comment. If you wouldn't mind sharing this video with your friends, I would appreciate it. If you're not a designer, if you're a designer, don't do that. You need to promote your own business. But thanks for coming by, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.